Before you even open your eyes, you feel the biting cold against your back. Sharp, frigid fingers digging into your spine and holding you down. Your body is heavy. You can't move. And for a moment, you consider the possibility that you don't exist, that you're floating in the endless expanse of nothing. But you do exist, and the void closes in as the feeling begins to return, first to your fingers and toes, as you start wriggling them about, forcing the sensation of personalization back into your bones. You feel the static slowly fade in as your limbs begin to wake up, your senses returning to your possession. Through the grogginess of your limbs and the buzzing in your ears, the first thing to really hit you is the smell, musty and moldy, with a bitter twinge of chemical familiarity. Sound begins weaving in and out of the ringing that you're sure is correlated to the pounding that's initiated its rhythmic drum within your skull. A scraping, a clanging, a shuffling of metal on metal, and the bob and flow of a voice that's just a bit out of reach. As the static dies down, you feel the hard concrete cradling your body, your joints stiff from their cement embrace. You blink, your eyes flutter, taking their time to adjust to the low, yet sickeningly artificial light. The ceiling a road map of rusted pipes and films, one red pipe jutting out against the rest, a vein winding through the broken body of the room. You follow it with your eyes, up and down the walls, over and under its lackluster partners, until you see the chain link leash slapping viciously against the floor in a futilely desperate attempt to break away. Tracing its shaky form draws your eyes upon a figure, blurry at first, but she comes into view, and the moment she does, everything snaps back all at once, like a sensual flurry overwhelming you. You sit up and scramble backwards, pressing up against the wall, taking it all in for the first time. Jesus Christ, I thought you were dead. Hey, look, I don't... Just listen. Do you know where we are? Do you remember how you got here? Do you remember anything at all? Great. Well, it looks like whoever brought you here knocked you hard. Hopefully it'll come back to you. What am I doing here? Oh, well, I just thought this would be a lovely place to have brunch. What do you mean, what am I doing here? You think I just wanted to hang out? Chained up to this freaking wall for the past... I don't even know how long. I think it's been a day since I woke up. You were already there when I came to. Till now, you never even moved. I didn't think you were even breathing. But man, I'm glad that you are. You weren't tied up, so maybe you can help me get out of these things. I don't know why you weren't tied up, just consider yourself lucky you weren't. Can you stand up? Can you help me get these things off? Trust me. Look, pal, from where I'm sitting, it doesn't really seem like you have much choice. I want to get out of here before whoever did this comes back. Don't you? Besides, from where I'm sitting, you're not the one chained up, so if you want to talk about trust, that seems pretty freaking suspicious to me. Look, I'm sorry. I'm just freaked out. I'm sure you are too. Do you remember your name? Okay, well, don't worry. I'm sure it will come back to you. My name is Sarah Richard. I'm from Midtown, and I work as an editor for a publishing house. I have 2 cats, Leroy and Edison, and my greatest sin is eating Kit Kats without breaking them apart. The last thing that I remember is that I was leaving work late. I was on my way home, and the next thing I know, I wake up here. I never even saw the guy. God, I was so stupid. But that's me, okay? Now, will you please try to help me out of these chains? Please. She looks at you, wide-eyed and feral. Sarah Richard. You etch her name into your mind, for it is the only one you know now. Sarah Richard. She may as well be the world, the only other thing that exists. For all you know, that's the truth you now face. You know no other name, not even your own. Does that mean you should trust it? Poor Sarah, chained up to the cracked tile, mousy hair clinging to her face, wrists raw and fingers bloody, matching the smears on the wall. For she must have tried to claw herself free, poor little bird, trapped longing to see the sky as blue as her blouse must have been, before it became covered in the decrepit grime of her cage. Sarah, cracked, dry beak, linking nectar, her words unsweet, but swaying. Can she be free? Can you be free? Weigh her words, they are heavier than the shackles of misremembrance, when the only scales you have are the shadows on the cave's barren walls. Oh God, thank you. Thank you. I can't unlock them. I've been chipping away at the tile where it's mounted. It's a little wobbly. If you could grab that pipe and hit the wall, it might crack the tile enough. I couldn't reach it. Okay, yeah. I'll pull on the chain and you hit the wall as hard as you can. I'm ready. Oh, thank God. It worked. Okay, we need to go. It's alright, I'll just hold on to the chain, and when we get out of here, I'll worry about getting the rest off. Get help? No, you're not leaving me here. I'm coming with you. I'm fine, I just want to get out of here. Let's go. This place, it's like a labyrinth. We have to be underground, but it doesn't look like anyone's been down here for years. Why would someone drag us here? Why would they do that? You know what, we can think about that later. I'm just glad there's at least some light. They're old bulbs, but the fact they're still on means we have to be close to active tunnels. An active tunnel is a tunnel that's still being used for utility in one way or another. Electrical, sewer access. Tunnels like these run underground all over the city. A lot of old tunnels, though, they just block them off. They're really hard to get to, and they're mostly hidden. You wouldn't find them unless you knew they were there. How do I know that? Well, it's my job. I told you. I work for the city's zoning department. Anything that gets built has to go through there for permission first. A lot of these tunnels, they have access points. The fact that the lights are on means we have to be relatively close to one. Also, I don't think anyone would drag us down here. They couldn't stash us quickly, you know? They'd want to be in and out for whatever reason. The access points, they can be hard to see. Look for any indents in the wall or hatches in the ceiling. They're probably connected to an old basement somewhere. Back in the old days, they used it in case of flooding. They would just drain all the water down. Sarah quickens her pace as she twists and turns down the maze of hallways. Her chain leash barely slowing her down. She keeps pace, but she doesn't stray far from your side. No, poor Sarah. She couldn't do it alone. She needs you to guide her, to protect her. You can do that, can't you? You want to do that, don't you? Her wrists drip blood onto the carpet, but she doesn't stop. Looking at you, begging you silently not to leave her side. You won't, will you? Sarah, the only name you know, the only name you remember. What do you know about Sarah? What do you remember about Sarah? What do you know about yourself? What do you remember about yourself? Look at her, sleeve torn on her yellow dress. dress, her neck slick with blood. Sarah, the color of morning joy, speckled in the color of midnight. Slaughter, Sarah, showing too much skin. Sarah skinned down to the bone. Sarah, stripped and ragged, trembling pile, flesh. Sarah, sweet, sweet, Sarah, sweeter on the inside. Drain her dry, drain her dry. The beast is coming for Sarah. Are you okay? What's so funny? Look, everything is going to be alright. We're going to get out of here. Together, I promise. We just have a little further to go. It's going to be okay. We're going to go home. Sarah. Okay, yeah. You'll see Sarah. We just have to keep moving and you can see her. We'll get out of here and she'll be waiting for you. Okay? Let's just keep going. It's just a little further. No, my name isn't Sarah. It's Emily. I told you. Look, you were hit hard and you need to see a doctor. We're gonna get there. As soon as we get out of these tunnels, we'll find a payphone and we'll call for an ambulance. Please just, come on, just please keep going. We have to keep going. We can't stop now. We can't stop here. No, my name is Emily. And we were taken and hurt. You are hurt. And you need help. You were hit hard. I'm not Sarah, but you can see her again if you just keep moving. If we just keep moving. Why won't you keep moving? Why do you always stop? I am not Sarah. Why would I want to be Sarah? You killed Sarah. You're a monster. Sarah is gone, and there is barely anything left of you. She's not coming back. You're not going back. There is no going back. You have to keep moving. She is dead. You are dead. I am dead. You killed me 10 years ago, and you don't even remember my name. But the maggots remember. And they love you. Trust me. Emily. The maggots remember. They ate what you did not. Sarah dead. Married in the morning. Gone in the night. Gone and forgotten. Drained dry. All this. All you remembers began.